Yo, what's up and welcome back to Tryhard Nation. As always, I'm your host, the omegatryhard, and today we have just a quick breakdown of this month's side quest, which is the Tournament of the 10 Rings. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So before we actually jump into the video, I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys for all of the continued support, all of the thumbs up, thumbs down, the comments, the subscribes, watch time. All of that really does mean the world to me. I really appreciate it, and yeah, just thank you. Sincerely thank you. If you guys see things a little bit different, I'm going through some rebranding again, because it seems like from the last time that I asked you guys, and from just a lot of the feedback that I get in Discord, text messages, all that kind of stuff from friends, is that Tryhard Nation is the way that we should go, just to continue to build that theme of us being a community and really building things together. And if there ever is a point where I do different content than just Marvel Contest of Champions, maybe I do like Apex or League or WoW or something like that, the name is a lot more open to just being a variety of different things. So yeah, if you see the intro or the outro or graphics looking a bit different or maybe a little bit subpar, I'm still trying to do all of this stuff on my own and trying to learn like graphics and video editing and stuff like that on my own, and I'm not that great at it, so just bear with me while everything gets worked out. Anyways, now into the video. So this month's side quest is the 10 ring tournament, which I think I might have called it the Tournament of the 10 Rings, but tomato tomato. So it's actually a pretty good side quest in my opinion. The one issue that I have with it is that it burns energy. So as you can see there, it says 1 energy per tile. I really don't like side quests that burn energy because I have all of the monthly quests to do, I have variants to do, I have Act 6 to do. There's plenty of different things that take my energy and that I need that energy for. And yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of it. But the rewards are pretty decent, and unlike last month where you had to collect things were consumable, so if you wanted to enter, you had to have a key for it. Here, you can enter all of the different difficulties and the materials that you need to unlock these gates with, which I'll show you in just a moment. You get them one time and they count for all of the difficulties for multiple runs. So again, it's super efficient that way. Really like it, and the rewards are pretty decent. So in every different difficulty, the way it's going to be set up is there's going to be a couple different paths, one of which has this kind of gate key. Now what that is a ring. 10 rings are needed to unlock all of the different blocks in all of the different quests. Who would have guessed? Now, probably guessing or questioning, how do I get these rings? So you can get 2 from Arena. If you go to the arenas right now and click the Lai Tai, I don't know how to say that. You can get 2 keys from doing these. You get the brown key and the white key, I believe. Yeah, white tournament ring, and that's the only ones that you get. So you get 2 that way. The milestones are pretty easy to get. At the final milestone is 500,000, and you have all month to do it. Unlike normal arenas that are on a 3-day cycle, this is until the end of the month, until the end of the monthly event quest. And you can only use 2 or 3 stars. That's probably the biggest issue. So it is going to take a little bit of a grind. It's not going to be as much as a couple rounds of your 6 stars. You are going to have to actually put a little bit of time in here, probably 30 or 40 rounds with max 3 stars. But again, you have all month to do it. You can do a couple a day, just whenever you're pooping or whatever, just like when you have free time. So you don't have to worry about it that much. Again, really like that. There's no real pressure. You can kind of do it at your own leisure. Now the other 8, you get from these special objectives. Now, looking at them, if you read through them, they do seem kind of daunting, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 different objectives, right? So if you look at all of these 6, from Mutant Master to Cosmic Master, they're all the same objectives, just you have to defeat a different class. This seems really daunting and really stressful and really grindy, but it's not that bad. I'm going to leave a link in the video or in the description to Karatemike's video if you want a super in-depth guide to what I'm about to tell you. But this is something that he created, a method that he created. I'm pretty sure, I think that's what he said in the video, that basically you can grind these out in 20 or 30 minutes. It's really simple. So what you're going to do is go to Special Quests. From there, go to Road to the Labyrinth, Chapter 1, Round 1, and then you're just going to go in with your strongest skill champion. Just leave that one, the only one in the team, unless you need synergies for attack or something. Now, when you're here, you're just going to use the skill champion to do whatever attack is in the objective to kill these first 6 fights. So from Vision, Miss Marvel, Punisher, Colossus, Abomination, and Scarlet Witch. These are all very easy fights. There's no additional nodes, nothing like that. It's just normal fights. And the reason that we're coming here is because it costs 1 energy, and in 6 fights we get all 6 classes. So if you do them all in order and you do it, so let's say right now I think the first one is light attacks, right? So let's just read that first one. It says Cosmic Master with a skill champion win 5 fights against Cosmic champions using a light attack as the last hit. So all of them say that, just for different classes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into each one of these fights, go with our skill champion, and then we're just going to tap the screen. If you want, you can parry and then just tap, make sure that you're doing light attacks, and because the last hit was a light attack, you're going to get 1 in here. Now, when you do that for all 6 of these fights, you'll get 1 in all 6 of these objectives, and then you just exit, restart, and do it again. Now, when you get to the 5, what you're going to do is claim all of these objectives here, go to the next objective, which is going to be the same exact thing, only you're going to use medium attacks instead of light attacks. You're going to repeat this process, go through, do all 6 fights, only with medium attacks, claim the objective, move to the next one. Instead of medium or light attacks, it's going to be a heavy attack. Again, go into the fight, parry, heavy attack, do that 5 times, like the full run. Then you're going to go to claim it, and then go to the next one, which is you have to win 2 fights instead of 5 with a special 1. So what you have to do here is just let go of the phone and just let the enemy hit into you. Once they hit into you enough, you get a bar of power, throw your special 1, and in most cases, as long as you're using at least a 5-star champion or a 4-star rank 4, rank 5, you can just throw the special attack, and even into blocks, it'll most likely kill them. Again, do the same thing with the special 2 one, that final one, and yeah, you'll have all of the different keys, all of the objectives, and it'll roughly take you about I think it took me 30 minutes, but I was kind of half paying attention, so you could probably do it a little bit quicker, but it also depends on your roster and who you're using. So yeah, that's a really easy way to cheese out this objective, or these objectives, to collect all 10 keys if you want to grind them out immediately and start working at the side quest immediately. It's not 100% necessary. You can get these from normal questing and from arena. It's just going to be a bit more random and a bit more a bit longer and a bit grindier because there's only so many skill champions that you're going to be using, and odds are you're not going to remember to just do last hits or something like that. So I would recommend doing it this way. It's a lot less cumbersome, a lot quicker, a lot more efficient, and yeah. Now, you have all 10 keys, so those are going to unlock all of the different gates in each of the different quests. Now, we only have access to Chapter 1 right now. Chapter 2 comes out next week, so I want to say it comes out on the 12th or the 13th. I think it's the 12th, though. So, on the 12th, Chapter 2 will unlock, and then a week from that, which I believe is the 19th, Chapter 3 will come out, and then you can start exploring all of that. The side quests rewards are pretty good. I'm not going to like show a graphic or anything of them right now, because again, there's so many different variations and different rewards for all of the different difficulties that if I try putting it on screen, the text is going to be really small. So I'm just going to leave a link in the description to the Kabam post, and you can see whichever rewards are appropriate for you. If you can only handle heroic or master, then just look at those. But it seems, at least so far, that the difficulty is pretty easy. I think even in legendary, that top difficulty, it was, I think, maybe like a 20,000, 100,000 health, a 20k rating, 100,000 health boss with like no special nodes or anything like that. It was just a phoenix. It was pretty easy, but again, there's no currency. So what I would recommend doing is just going into the highest difficulty you think you can handle, look at the nodes, test the fight, and if you can handle it, keep going. If not, then just back out and go to the difficulty under it. Again, there's no currency for entering, so just trial and error really. But the rewards are pretty decent. I think from legendary, from just the special crates, I think you can get a full 5-star, like 1500 6-star shards, a legendary nexus crystal. It's some pretty big rewards. Again, that's just from the big chests themselves. There's also tier 2 alphas, tier 1 alphas, tier 5 basic, tier 4 basic, tier 4 class, tier 5 class. There's a bunch of different stuff. So again, yeah, I think this is a really good side quest. It's pretty efficient. It's pretty easy to do. It's not like super hard fights or anything like that. My only gripe with it is that it costs energy to move on the tiles, but so be it. Getting a lot of good resources. I think that is all of the question. Oh no, there is one more thing. So as you do some of the like quests and objectives like that, you're gonna get some shards. Now what those shards are you can use them on one of these two crystals, the Grandmaster hand-to-hand combat crystal or the 5-star hand-to-hand combat crystal. I want to say the only difference is you have to do all of the difficulties to be able to get enough shards to do this one. But this is just a normal Grandmaster crystal. You can see the rates right here. Only it's a specific pool of champions. So the whole theme is you have to be skilled fighter to be in the tournament of the 10 rings, or the 10 ring tournament, whatever. So it's only a specific pool of skill champions that you can get from this. So you can get Aegon, the newly buffed Black Panther Civil War, Black Widow Deadly Origin, Daredevil Classic, Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, Elektra, Hawkeye, Karnak, Killmonger, Ronin, Spider-Man Stealth, Squirrel Girl, and Thor Ragnarok. So this is a pretty strong pool of champions. And the big ticket item here is an Aegon. So if you don't have an Aegon, definitely push as far as you can in this quest, because you do get a full 5-star crystal from, I believe it's quest 2 chapter 1, the special quest in legendary, and then you also get the legendary nexus crystal, as well as you can get a full one of these. So you essentially have 3 chances at 5-star Aegon, and this is probably going to be the smallest pool that you're ever going to have. So these are going to be your best odds, and Aegon is one of the dumbest, most broken champions in the game. That's all there is. That's it. If there's anything that I missed, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. If there's anything you want to see, any requests you have, also leave that in the comments below. If you didn't like it, hit the video with the thumbs down and tell me what I can do differently. Everything you guys do help, and I just want to say thank you guys for all of it. I wouldn't be here without you guys. So, that being said, that's it for this video. I love you guys. Be safe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.